All right, fellas.
Don't let them steal the round. And there's another thing.
Whoops. All right, guys, let's get this started here. All right, hang on, let me get a light on. All right, so I'm sure you guys are all pretty talked out about the Bivol-Beterbiev, Ortiz, Madrimov, Shakur nonsense. Parker, all that. I know there's a lot going on. Everyone's talked about it. I haven't. So we're going to get into this. I have the Bivol-Beterbiev scorecard here. Okay. So Jesus had it one. I had it. Okay. He had it 116, 112 Beterbiev. Okay. My card, I have it 7-5 for Bivol. Okay. But I see some swing rounds that I gave both. I gave 2 rounds to Bivol that I see a lot of people, maybe even the majority, saying that Beterbiev actually won those rounds. And I'm talking about rounds 3 and rounds 11. Rounds 3 and rounds 11. I gave both of those to Bivol, and they were both really close. So like I said earlier, the swing rounds are making or breaking some of these fights, the swing rounds. Yeah, close-ass fight. Okay, so, I'll just go through my card real quick with Beterbiev, Bivol. Rounds 1, 2, and 3, I gave all 3 of them to Bivol. You gave 3 and 11 to Bivol as well? Same, yeah, okay. So the first 3 rounds, all Bivol. Then Beterbiev picks up 4, 5, 6, and 7. I go all Beterbiev. So Bivol wins the first 3. Beterbiev wins the next 4. Okay, that's my card. But then rounds 8, rounds 9, rounds 10, and 11, I gave all those to Bivol. Round 12, Beterbiev. So that comes to 7-5. Now, I will say this. And I will say that, okay, I see it's the difference of the pressure, right? It's the pressure of Beterbiev. That's where some people were debating this, right? Well, the Beterbiev is the guy coming forward. Bivol's on the back foot. But there is a thing as effective aggression, right? Like, he was coming forward, but for 8, 9, and 10, those rounds, he was getting his ass whooped. He wasn't even letting his hands go. Kind of like the first 3. Look, what I noticed about this fight, it's the pacing. Who decides to go when? Like, Bivol started fast. And so did Arthur. Like, he started putting the pressure on fast, but he wasn't punching enough. So he was going forward, but he was dropping those rounds. Then, Bivol starts fast. He starts to fade. Bivol starts fast. Starts to fade or around 4, 5, 6. Beterbiev comes on strong. Takes those rounds, but as Bivol starts to get his second wind, Beterbiev is now fading, and Bivol picks up the next rounds until he starts to fade again, needing his third win, and Beterbiev is then getting his second wind and comes on strong in the last 2 rounds. I gave him the last round. Man, if there was ever a fight that did require 15 rounds, it's probably this one. But the fucked up thing is, it can be 20 rounds. It's going to be neck and neck the whole time. Man, these guys are so evenly matched. They are so evenly matched. Okay, see, I hear this, right? I do. But, this is what we specialize in, is not the casuals. Yeah, okay, the viewers and whatnot, they're going to buy into the flurries. If they see 6 punches thrown, that's 6 punches landed, right? But with us, We see 6 thrown. We'll see however many missed, say 3, 4, 5 missed, and the 1, 2, or 3 that landed. And then also rate them at the quality of how they landed, right? But man, Beterbiev really could have took the fight if he just let his hands go more. But I'll say this: we always say this, right? Why isn't the guy letting his hands go? Why was Beterbiev marching forward but keeping his hands home? He was keeping his guard up, walking forward, not really doing much. You know, there's a reason for that. Bivol was fast. Boy, Bivol was fast that night, and he was making Beterbiev fucking pay. You know, that's just what he was doing. Now he was getting whacked too. Like, don't get it twisted. Bivol, I said Bivol's gonna get hurt in this fight. I thought he would actually get really hurt, maybe even go down. I thought we might see like a 10-8 round. And on this point, I thought even with a 10-8 round in this rematch, Bivol would barely lose. Like, Beterbiev would win in a close fight with a knockdown. He never got the knockdown. If you remember my prediction, that was my prediction. It's going to be Beterbiev barely edging it with a knockdown. He never got the knockdown. Tell me, if you were rooting for Beterbiev too, in that second half of the fight, you're praying for a big punch. You're like, drop him. Just fucking drop him. Just drop him, right? Especially in the 11th and 12th, you're like, get a knockdown. Get a knockdown. He didn't. Yeah, he had him hurt. He did have Bivol hurt, but he didn't capitalize. Didn't add more punches. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, we do need a trilogy. We do. Again, we had to see how this fight played out to then see how or what we would want in the future. I mean, Beterbiev absolutely deserves a fucking rematch. Bivol has to give it to him. Yeah, that's that. A trilogy has to happen. Shout out Hands. Hand History Vault says the truth is Bivol looked good because Beterbiev didn't throw enough. When he threw enough, he won the rounds, like 3-6. Exactly. I agree. That's kind of what I was just saying. He was coming forward, putting the pressure on, but not letting his hands go. And again, why is that? Because Bivol was fast as shit and was letting them things go. Bivol wasn't scared. He was letting them go. Bivol's a monster, man. He's a legend. Bivol will give it to him. Turkey might get in the way, though. I know. I've already seen a little bit of I don't know. I haven't liked the way I've heard these people talking about the trilogy. It doesn't seem that it's going to happen to me. I'm just going to keep it a buck. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen next, in my opinion. Because if it was, Turkey would have already announced it. He would have literally said it that night. He did it all the other fights, remember? Well, if Vergil wins, I want him to fight Boots, or if Crawford wins, but he would tell you everything. He didn't. He's going to try to make Bivol Benavidez or something like that. Yes, I hear you. I hear you on that too. And man, the only thing I would agree with you, right? But the only thing is Beterbiev don't have time. Beterbiev just doesn't have time, right? He's already over 40. He got to get the fight now. It might be his last fight. Like, honestly. What's he got? A year? 2 tops? So, you know. Owen Foster. Shout out Owen Foster. Recently subscribed, like the streams. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying them. Bivol did the chicken dance at the end of 6 and 12. I can't remember what rounds he got hurt in. I don't even think Okay, I put oh no, that's for the Ortiz Madrimov fight. Yeah, I didn't even mark any rounds like that for the Arthur Bivol fight where he got hurt or anything. But look, I'll just say this. They were both hurt. I will say Bivol visibly looked shooken up a bit more than Beterbiev, But Beterbiev was at, I don't want to say hurt, but at minimum, he was fucking stunned a couple times. Like, dude, come on. That dude was taking some shots. He's tough as nails. They're both tough as nails. They are dead even. I can't say it enough. They're fucking dead even. Like now, currently, prime Beterbiev, I think it's a different story. Obviously, right? Because if he's 40 and neck with prime Bivol, because this is prime Bivol. So, you know. Beterbiev versus Bivol 3 will just be one man getting better and the other getting older. Not much interest. Both should go their different ways. Yeah, I mean, agreed. Correct, right? That is the truth of it. Bivol is getting better. He's just more confident. He's already been in the ring with the guy twice. Arthur is just aging, has injuries. Yeah, it is what it is. And look, does Beterbiev want it? If he wants it, Bivol should just give it to him, and we kind of just have to accept it. Where we really have no say in that shit. If Beterbiev wants it, Bivol got to give it to him. If he don't, then whatever. It was a great fight. Had Bivol up. Yeah, my card again was 7-5. First 3 rounds, Bivol. Next 4, Beterbiev. Next 4, Bivol. Round 12, Beterbiev. 7-5. But again, rounds 3 and 11, I see a lot of debate over. Not here necessarily, but just throughout the week. I've seen a lot of people saying Arthur won 3 and 11. Yeah, so I guess those are the swing rounds. I gave both of them to Bivol. So, but I thought he won them. I remember them clearly. I thought he won them. I thought round 3, Beterbiev was doing much better. He was finally coming on, but it was just not enough. Round 4, took it and controlled it from then. Round 11, same thing. He started to come on more, just wasn't enough yet. Round 12, he had picked up now, and boom, he took that round. That's just how I saw it. Yeah, man, it's the reflexes, right? That's why he wasn't letting his hands go. Because Bivol's fast, man. Arthur is slowing down. Bivol is still fast. It just is what it is. Look, you can overcome that. There's plenty of things you can do to overcome it, right? Arthur won round 3, 100%. Yeah, I might have to go back and watch 3 and 11. I haven't watched them yet, but I think most people are saying that he won round 3. I haven't really saw anyone being like, no, Bivol was 3 for sure. I've seen a lot of round 3 was 100% Beterbiev. I've seen a lot of people saying that. But I saw a question up here about, here it is, Jesus. How does Beterbiev slow, stop, counter Bivol telegraphed flurries? Okay. I have a pretty good answer for this, and I was screaming it kind of the whole damn time. Okay, you know how I went, man, I should probably put the camera on for this, but you know how you guys know the stance, Beterbiev's stance. He holds his hands like kind of out in front, wide apart, and kind of walks forward like a machine, right? He's not very worried about what's coming back. He plans to parry with his forearms. When you throw the jab, he plans to parry it, lift his hands up, boom, parry it on the outside before you even get near his head, right? But him working the parries and keeping his forearms out front a little bit too much allows for big openings that a guy who flurries with fast hands and can punch from multiple different angles with both hands, he will find those openings. He just will. That's why he was throwing 4, 5, 6, because he'll tap, 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 wham, slip the good one in. Tap, 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 wham, wham, just to look for it. Where is it? Boom, boom. So, keep the fucking hands home. Keep your chin down a bit more. Hands up, tighter, not earmuff style, because he he has to use his parries. That is his style. But keep your hands at home a bit tighter and work the jab. Jab to the chest. Don't try to hit the guy in the head. A runner, you don't jab for his head. He just takes one step back, puts his hands up, parries, and leans back a little bit. You'll never hit him. You jab for the chest. Big right hand to the body. Come back to the jab to the head. So jab, chest, right hand somewhere, touch him, boom, big jab up top. Like, I don't know, this is common sense. Like, I was screaming it at the TV, like, bro, get your fucking guard tight, jab, 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 bang to the body, come back up. What are you doing? But yeah, I mean, it can be done. Like, he can do it. There's plenty that he can do. Am I interested in Bivol-Beterbiev? No, no, no. Look, I fuck with Benavidez, but he just ain't ready for Bivol yet, man. Bivol he's in his prime. Bivol is on a fucking tear. He's so damn confident. No, I'm not interested in it. Look, dude, we just saw Benavidez, and again, I fuck with Benavidez, but Benavidez just had the exact fight I expected with Morrell, right? Is going to be tough until Morrell fades, and I expected Benavidez to get hurt, and he did. Like, we know where he's at right now. It ain't this level. It ain't Bivol's level at all. Like, at all. He's, it is what it is. Bivol's fast, too, and he's hitting hard. Nah, he just ain't ready. He just ain't ready. I don't know if run it, right? Like, run it. Because what's the point of putting it off? Like, why? Because Bivol ain't gonna get any better, right? He is only gonna get age from here, so he's gonna quote unquote get worse or whatever. Why do we want to see him fight Benavidez on the downslide? Fuck it, run it now. Like, yeah, see what happens. I think Bivol just clearly wins, but let's see it. Let's see it. Beterbiev is just too old for the sport. He can compete right now at the highest level because he's a freak. But at 40, it's just insane considering how long he's been boxing for. Yeah, he's just he's an animal, man. Like, they're not joking when they call him the Wolverine, right? The dude is something special. There's a reason his whole fucking prime, no one would fight him. Not one person would fight the guy. Yeah. Unfortunately, he had, granted, he got Undisputed and all this, so he ends up with a legacy or whatnot. But in terms of the entire career, like all the fights he could have had, dude, he got his whole career fucked off. He had no career. Like, there was no big, it was just, who's going to fight him? Who's going to fight him? Is anyone ever going to fight him? Who's going to fight him? Finally, Bivol stepped up. When they thought he was old enough to beat. Keep that in mind. So this dude was just avoided like the plague. Yeah, the first fight was the best possible matchup we could have seen between these two. Bivol, full-fledged hitting his prime. Beterbiev exiting his. Yeah, that is how we got these fights, right? If that was Beterbiev in there when he fought Joe Smith and Vosdick, but he gassed in the mid-later rounds. What happens when you're 40? Remarkable. He's at this level of at his age. Yeah, it is. You don't see something like this very often. And he's not like a fighter who's an aged fighter, but he can still compete in that he can go to the cards and kind of lull the action, kill the action, move around the ring, jab, pot shot, grab, just stink the joint out basically, but he can keep it close because he's got, he knows what he's doing in there. He got a bunch of quote unquote veteran tactics or whatever. He'll stick around and last. But that's not the same. Beterbiev is competing at the highest levels at an advanced age. That's the shocker. And winning. The first fight. The second fight's still super close. I gave it to Bivol, but yeah. Yeah, Bivol was so fast in this fight. I was shocked. the speed difference. Speed kills, right? His team and him knew, man, they probably focused on strength and power. They did, right? They focused on strength and power for the first fight. He was like, you know what? I'm never going to be able to outstrength or outpower this guy. I have enough of it to do what I got to do. I just got to focus on speed and stamina. Speed and stamina. And it worked. It kept them, it worked. Bivol got fast legs. He's in his peak. Beterbiev has been on the decline for a couple of years now, mostly because of injuries. The knee is vital for agility, balance, lunging, mobility. Yeah, all of it, right? He's an X-Man. He is. Oh, man. So, did you guys hear Zhang almost died? Did you get, like, for real, Zhang almost died. He doesn't even remember the second half of the fight or whatever. That dude was so exhausted. There was no fluid in his brain. Like, he was, he was in the hospital for days after that fight. He passed out and everything. He had like a George Foreman moment in the dressing room where he thought he was going to die. He had a come to Jesus moment and shit. That big ass guy fighting over there in the desert, that desert heat, that shit was probably different. But dude, Kabiel, I didn't know much about this guy going into the fight. I'll just say this. He is exciting. I would like to see Kobayel and Parker, quite frankly. Very similar, right? Similar styles, punchers, throw combinations. Kobayel is active. He throws a lot of punches for a modern day heavyweight. You just don't see that, right? It's very exciting to see for a heavyweight. I like him. I want to see that guy fight again for sure. Him and Parker would be great. I don't know if he's quite ready for that leap though. Parker and Bacoli, that was just nuts. That was absolutely nuts, right? I wouldn't have stopped it. First of all, let's get to that real quick. The stoppage, his corner man jumps in and throws the towel in. They were just there collecting a fucking payday, bro. They were just there collecting a payday. Yeah, that was fucking gross. I was really looking forward to that fight, man. I thought Bacoli was going to fucking thug it out in there, go to war. Instead, they just came to collect a fucking payday. Like, he got hit with the Tyson Burbick, right? He gets punched right on the fucking forehead. Top of the head goes down. I get it, but dude, your corner, like, he's up and he's walking around. What are you doing? Let's see what happens. No, like, dude, no one's going to fight this guy on a full camp, like, willingly. Like, he's going to have to put himself as a mandatory for anyone to want to just take the chance fighting Bacoli. And so you're not really going to get that opportunity. Now you just got it versus Parker, and you just, like, gave up immediately. Well, he didn't, but his team did. So I don't think his coach would have done that without an understanding with Bacoli. Like, Bacoli had to have been like, yeah, fuck this shit. You know, I'll go out and try, but if it gets crazy, just throw the towel in. Like, we're going to get money. Oh, great point, Guerrero. Bivol's style is defensive, even when throwing combinations. He's hard to hit clean and is shown a chin when he does get hit flush. I have a video here somewhere of Bivol's original coach. His original coach, who was an great Soviet amateur, but they fight identical, right? Because it's that Bivol has that classic. Like, if you want to just know what Soviet style boxing is, look at Bivol. In the professional ranks, it's going to look like Bivol. In the amateurs, it's a bit different, but same mechanics and all that. But yeah, it's built on defense. It's the fucking sweet science. Like, you're not going to be able to hit me clean. Your hands are always up. You're shooting down the middle. In and out, head, you got the pendulum movement going on. I mean, you're very defensive. He might be on the back foot because, again, why are you going to play into this? Is the thing. Like, if you're going up against Mike Tyson, like, are you going to just charge at him? Like, let's go to war. No, that's fucking crazy. You're going to try to Usyk him, move around, jab, jab, bang. Like, try to catch him coming in. Why the fuck? Like, just because, like, Look, that's Beterbiev strength. Come forward, use the strength, the power, the aggression. That doesn't, just because, like, I get it, we like come forward fighters, but that doesn't just mean that because you're coming forward, you're fucking winning. Because again, Bivol's strength is, with Beterbiev specifically, would be back foot counterpunch. Why would you not do that? Like, why would you run yourself into a brick wall, right? If any boxing coach, any coach with a student, you're going to be like, on the back foot, working the jab, run them on to shots, turn them, explode with combinations, end with the jab. Like, come on. So I just say that. Scored the rematch. I had a 7-5 Bivol myself, but yeah. Salute Fight Sport Talk. How you doing, my man? Yeah, good thing, right? Even Pacquiao gassed at 41, and he had the stamina of a wolf. Yeah. There's a reason that he picked Kovalev, right? I mean, that's the reason I picked Canelo to knock him out, because Kovalev was fucking beyond ripe. He was so ripe at that point in time. This is what it is. But no one. Same with Ward. None of these fuckers wanted any smoke. No one wanted to smoke with Prime Beterbiev. No one even wanted to smoke with Bivol. I really don't know what the hell Canelo and his team was ever thinking fighting him. I mean, if you guys remember my film studies on that, we talked about it. I'm like, Canelo can't win. What the fuck am I missing? I was like, is Reynoso seeing something I don't see? I don't think so, but there's no chance in hell Canelo wins this fight. None. I didn't understand it. I still don't. I'm way behind here, guys. Let me catch up. All right, here we go. Bivol's current coach reminds you of the Greek from The Wire. And we're not even Greek. You heard Bivol was the reason Ward retired. Bivol and Beterbiev were his mandatories. He had to fight one of them. It is the reason he retired. It's 100% the reason. Yeah. There's no disputing that. 100% that is why Ward retired. He didn't want the smoke. He already fought Kovalev and got his ass whooped. It is what it is. But, okay. Ortiz Madrimov. Let's get to Ortiz Madrimov real quick. I don't have all day here. I maybe have like an hour 20 total. But I didn't want to get too far behind, so I wanted to catch up on this stuff. Because, it's about to be the tank fight. So, but Ortiz Madrimov, would you guys have that? My card is, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had it 116, 112 for Vergil Ortiz. Myself. This was a bit of a different fight. Man, I got so much to say about all this shit. I got so much more to say about Bivol and Archer too. And so, man, wow, a lot. So I'll just go through the rounds. I gave Ortiz first. So I'll just go through rounds. Round 1, I gave the Vergil. Round 2 and round 3, I gave the Madrimov. Rounds 4, 5, and 6, Vergil. 7 and 8, Madrimov. 9, 10, 11, 12, Vergil. Now, I saw, look, I'll just say this right off the bat. Madrimov looked good as hell. Okay, he was fucking fast. He was reflexive. He was springy. Okay, he looked he was fucking in peak form, man. I don't want to hear it that he was fucking sick. Because I heard, I saw his little video where he came out and said, I didn't feel too good. I was sick. You're just a sore loser. He's a fucking sore loser. I didn't know Madrimov would be a sore loser. He might be the first Eastern Euro sore loser I've seen, right? He started getting dirty. There's a reason he was getting dirty, right? He was getting his fucking ass whooped. And he started fouling, cheating like crazy. with all his little veteran tactics, right? He was pulling them out. Then he gets beat and claims, well, I wasn't even at my best. I was sick. Look, if that's true, this is the thing. If it's true, shut the fuck up or don't take the fight. You shut the fuck up or don't take the fight. Like, you stepped in there, didn't you? Oh, now you want to, poo-poo. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Well, I said, look, I called this fight dead fucking right. It is what it is. That Vergil, or this is what I said. This is my exact prediction. Sum it up real quick. Madrimov is going to come in. He's going to learn from the Crawford mistake. He's going to try to let his hands go, be a bit more busy, a bit more aggressive. But he's fighting Vergil, not Bud Crawford. That ain't going to go too well for him. And then as Vergil starts fucking him up, he's going to back foot it and be like, all right, let me just try to back foot, pot shot, jab, dance, fucking bust a move all over this ring, fucking break dancing rather than fighting, right? Did all that shit. So, danced around, pot shot and whatever. And I knew that would happen, right? He's going to try to stand with him. It ain't going to go his way, obviously. And he's going to start back footing it. And slowly but surely, Vergil's going to break him down. And he did by what? Like 8, 9, 10, 11. The dude was fucking done. Like he was hurting, right? He was doing anything he could to survive, quite frankly. Running, clinching, cheating, headbutting. Yeah. Madrimov, exactly. Stefke says Madrimov and Hearn are talking some weak nonsense. He was told, dude. I'm watching the fight with my kid. We're watching the fight, and I'm like, dude, Madrimov looks good. Like, he's fast. He is sharp. You could see the spring in his legs. Like, he looked good. I was scared. Like, I'm a Vergil guy. I was rooting for Vergil. I was like, oh man, this might get a little bad. This might get bad. Okay. But don't tell me he was fucking. That was the best he's ever looked. He looked better than, dude. Madrimov factually looked better versus Ortiz than he did versus Crawford. Okay, that's a fact. He was faster. He was sharper. He was more explosive. He was even springier legs and more reflexive. Like, he was better across the fucking board, bro. And he's to talk about I was sick. I wasn't at my best. Man, what's the excuse for the Crawford fight then? What's the excuse for the Crawford fight then? Yeah, Ortiz's pressure and output made him fall sick, right? That's what made him fall sick. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the herky-jerky, and that's what's going to happen. I said that. Vergil's going to be breaking him down to the body. Watch this beautiful body shot by Vergil here. You don't think these take their toll? Shoot! Boom! Oy! Oh, tricked him. Boom! Tricked him. Boom! Yeah, he was doing shit like that all night, man. Shout out to whoever this is. I hope you know I blew the fuck up out of your post, bro. This guy has 900,000 impressions. I'm not sure. He made a great little clip, a little video. Vergil's very smart. He would slightly peel Madrimov's glove down. Madrimov knew this and would bring his glove up. Vergil went to the body instead, right? I retweeted this when he had nothing, and it blew the fuck up. Shakur retweeted it. Ray Jack, all the big boxing Twitter people were starting to retweet it. I was like, damn, shout out to you. But I liked the video. There is Shakur Stevenson, the fashionista with the pink fringe. Dude, what? I swear, are these guys trolling me? Are they trolling me on purpose? Like, I swear to fucking God, like, this is like my biggest. Like, I can't get angrier than when I see a fighter wearing pink fringe. I can't get angrier. And every time these motherfuckers come out in pink fucking fringe. Do they just watch my shit and be like, I'm trolling Anthony tonight? I want pink fringe? Or are they fucking gay? Because what is it? All right, are they trolling me or are they gay? Because it's one or the other. Because no men in all of eternity, no man has ever wore pink fucking fringe. Okay? Never. So what the fuck? Like someone question these guys. What the fuck is with you homos and pink fringe? Huh? Jesus. Oh, let me go to some of these replies. What? And again, I'll just stand on it. Vergil is better than Bud, okay? Everyone understand this. Vergil will beat the living shit out of Bud Crawford. No fucking doubt about it. Oh, what does Bud has a puncher's chance. Bud might knock him out. Bud will knock him out. He'll slip something. Yeah, he got a puncher's chance. That's it. He can't stand with these guys. He couldn't stand with Madrimov. Okay? That's the facts. That's the facts. Yeah, pink is the new black. Yeah, pink fringe is the new black. What is this? I don't fucking get it. Like, can someone, like, help me? They either wear pink fringe or they wear the trans flags colors. Baby blue and the pink thing. I don't think do they not know what they're doing? Or do they not know what they're doing? Like, is it their stylist putting these colors on them and they don't understand what they represent? Or are they like advertising to the fucking down low world? I take it up to Duke shoot. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It's fucking crazy to me. Imagine Sugar Ray Robinson. He had a pink Cadillac. Sugar Ray Robinson had a pink Cadillac. He didn't wear pink fringe. Like, there's a big difference. There's a difference. You can have pink. You can wear pink. You can wear it right. But pink fringe is a lot different. You can't wear it. There's no way to make pink fringe manly. It's impossible. You can't be a man wearing pink fringe. You're just instantly gay. You're instantly gay for the day or whatever. But while you're wearing it, you're fucking gay, okay? So, Shakur Stevenson, look, if you like Shakur Stevenson, God bless you or whatever, but I'm going to be attacking this motherfucker on the regular for a while. It just is what it is. I'm going to be trolling this dude for a bit. No offense, but yeah, he's got to get it. So he goes, I just rewatched my fight also, LOL. Yeah, you didn't watch anyone's fight but your own 8 fucking times. You probably watched your own fight 8 times. It's the subtle things that make me different. Remember, this is Shakur talking about himself. Remember, this is Shakur talking about himself. Okay? Imagine Golovkin being like, it's the little subtle things I do that make me so different and great. You know, imagine Loma being like, you just don't understand how amazing I am, right? I do these things no one even knows I'm doing. I'm fucking amazing, right? Imagine that. Imagine that. Fucking weirdo. I can't stand these fucking goofballs. He goes, the shit most people don't even notice, low key. I've been upping my game and getting better and smarter. It just sucks that these fighters don't want no smoke. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, right? So then this one, I'm telling you, man, this dude's a fucking clown. He goes, he reposts this. Mind you, again, this dude someone needs to take control of his fucking Twitter or something. It's like Devin Haney. They're just idiots, right? He goes, so find you a way to make a sustainable amount of money, capitalize, use it elsewhere, and make the exit. These motherfuckers be playing too much. There's no code of ethics. Anyone will take shots. He's saying, just make your money so you can go have a good way to live, right? And he goes, or do whatever. He goes, for sure, boxing's just a way in. For sure, boxing's just a way in. What's my response? That's why you'll never be the best. That's why you'll never be the best. bro, you want to be a businessman with business plans, right? Go to fucking business school. DeVry is hiring low IQ fucktards like you all day, okay? DeVry will accept your dumb ass for 20 G's right now, right? Go to business school if you want to be a businessman, okay? No, so you'll never be the best. You ain't shit then. You don't got that dog in you, clearly. You came into fighting for what? For what? What are you in fighting for if you don't want to be the best fighter? So it's not about legacy. It's not about it's not about nothing but milking and robbing a bunch of stupid fucking people, Amero bum fanboys, right? Turkey's fucking clown ass for giving you any money too. What the fuck you doing giving these clowns money, Turkey? Like, for real, they don't fucking deserve it. They're bums. They're fucking bums. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, what a fucking narcissist, right? For real. He wore pink and then went into the fight and started fighting like a strong woman. That's that black girl magic, right? Black girl magic. Shakur Stevenson is full of black girl magic, okay? Shakur Stevenson is full of black girl magic. Yeah, you just beat up a fucking D-level fighter on a day's notice, you fucking clown. He's acting like he just defeated Lomachenko or something. And yo, for the record, let's put this into perspective. Let's put this into perspective. Shakur Stevenson was clearly bigger than Paddy, right? We all agree Shakur Stevenson on fight night in that ring was like a full division bigger than Padley, right? We all agree to that, right? He was much bigger than Padley. Correct, right? Okay. Now, let's just flip that script. And mind you, he's much bigger on a full camp fighting little Padley, who's just worked a full week, had 2 days notice. Okay? Now put that into perspective, okay? Now let's flip that fucking script. Let's give Shakur Stevenson a full camp. Even though Padley didn't get one, let's give Shakur a full camp and then use your imagination. Make Padley the exact same guy he is, but grow him until he is one full division bigger than Shakur Stevenson. Who the fuck do you think wins that fight then? Who do you think wins that fight then? Okay? That should set the tone of what a fucking myth Shakur Stevenson is. He's a fucking bum. He's a fucking bum. It is what it is. They don't want to fight. You don't want to fight. Keyshawn will whoop your fucking ass, but you won't fight him. That's why you want to be his friend. I want to be Keyshawn's buddy. Yeah. You want to fucking fuck each other too? Like what? Because he'll fuck you up in your own division, and you don't want the fight. You want to hold his hand and go buy pink fringe shoes together, right? That's what you want to do. And go fucking hold hands together, ride your fucking bicycles with no seats. Fucking weirdos, man. I'm telling you, it's fucking crazy out in these fucking boxing streets nowadays. I can't deal with it. They're fucking crazy. Like, Devin Haney of all people, just today was shitting on Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn for saying, or Shakur, he's shitting on Shakur for saying, I won't fight him. He's my buddy. He goes, dude, I hate all you boxing niggas. That's what Haney said. I'm like, fuck yeah. I don't even like Devin Haney, but I fuck with that statement. I don't like none of you boxing motherfuckers. Fuck all you guys. Like, that's what it is. Like, and they're like, no, man, we want to fucking, do what they do. I'm not even going there. Fucking gay. All of that, all of those reasons is why Haney will never, or I'm sorry, all those reasons, Haney too, but Shakur will never be the best. Boxing is just a way to get money and run. Boxing is just a way to get money and then I'm running away. I'm not here to be great. I'm just here to steal money from fucking dummies. I'm here to steal money from dummies. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it, boss man. Yeah, you can't like yeah, like there's we could talk, make jokes or whatever on Haney, but like for real, he's with it. He'll fight. He's got some balls. He got heart. He kept getting up, and I know people will be like, "Well, he only got up because he felt the judges will help him," but they didn't, and he still kept getting up. That means something. That means something, man. It means everything. It really does. I'd rather have a fighter who doesn't have that much natural ability or even skill, but they have heart. I would much rather have the guy with heart and determination. Right? What do they say, right? Hard work beats talent every day, right? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, right? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Yeah, no seats. Definitely no seats on those bikes. I believe Shakur once said he would be the beat Pac-Man. He did. Yeah. Pac-Man would have beat him so hard the Hatton fight would be a light spar compared. Yeah. Dude, I remember, does anyone remember when I said I was talking, this was the old school Thunderdome stream. I forget who I was talking to. It was a Shakur. It might have been like Rare Breed or something. But I was like, bro, there are over 100 guys just in like, just in the northeast of America, just in like Pennsylvania and New York. Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, those 3 states alone, there's 100 men, 100 guys who get into it, that are the exact same size as Shakur when he steps into the ring. Okay, so if Shakur is stepping into that ring saying 150, it might be 160, I don't know, but let's say it's 150. If he's stepping in at 150, I want the opponent to also be a healthy, ready to go 150. There's 100 dudes you've never heard of that weigh 150 and are in the gym, just gym warriors. They're not even pro fighters. Will beat the living shit out of Shakur Stevenson. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Okay, this isn't, look, man, he's never even had a real fight yet. He's never had a real fight. Put him in with someone his own size who's any good. Any good. They're going to fucking hurt him. They're going to hurt him. Absolutely. It's more admirable to go through adversity and fail than to avoid it. Do I think Bivol will vacate the WBC belt to fight Beterbiev, or could Beterbiev rematch Callum Smith while the Benavidez fight happens? That actually seems to make a lot of sense. Huh. Wow, that's okay. To me, it seems like Turkey is trying to make Bivol-Beterbiev. I'm sorry, Bivol Benavidez. I'm sorry. So yeah, I think if Beterbiev wants the trilogy, he should get it ASAP because he's only going to get older. And if they do have a third fight after, if he gets past Callum and Bivol gets past Benavidez, he's just going to be at a disadvantage. But I do think that's probably more likely that we're going to see. Yeah. How long does he have to vacate? Because if it's in the next couple of months, yeah, he's vacated. If it's in the next like 2 months or something, I would imagine he just vacates. If it's 3-4 months or whatever, something like that, then I don't think so. But I'm not aware on the dates. Yeah, it's like Dude, it's like Shakur and any real fighter are in completely different sports when they fight because they are. Because they are in completely different sports. Dude, Shakur's the fucking black Jake Paul, as far as I'm concerned. Like, he's obviously, more refined, has a much better amateur pedigree and all that. I'm being hyperbolic here. I'm kind of talking shit, but you get the point. He's never had a real fight. He only gets into the ring versus guys he has every advantage over. They got the fucking deck stacked against them. Like, it's bullshit. It's not a real fight. It's what we call, in the Thunderdome community, we call it a soft fix, right? He's had however many fights he has, that's how many soft fixes he has, right? Because in order for the fix to be in, say it's me and 662 fighting, the fix is in, I'm losing. I gotta lose decision, knockout, whatever they want me to do. Okay, so say it's knockout, I fall down, right? Whatever. Well, or no, it's just that's a hard fix, right? That's like a fix. But the soft fix is 662's in great shape, has a full camp. He's got all the snack juices flowing through his veins. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm coming off an ankle injury. His manager knows this. They give me a call. Hey, can you fight at this weight you're never healthy at? We know you're going to have to just go through a fat camp. And we need you to do this drug testing where they take blood and shit from you all day, every day. We're just going to fuck with you all the time. Have you travel around, doing promotion. You're going to feel like shit come fight week, okay? But don't worry, we're going to pay you. Yeah, and then you get in and he beats Valdez. And you're like, oh, man, he beat Valdez, though. Yeah, and a soft fix. Don't you understand this? Like, I say this all the time, man. You know when you're watching a real fight, right? You just saw it. Ortiz Madrimov, real fight, okay? Bivol-Beterbiev, real fight, okay? And look, I'll say this. A real fight versus tough competition, right? Because I will say, like, Shakur had, like, a real fight in that Padley was there to win, right? Padley was there to win, but come on. That's the point of a soft fix. You can come to win. It don't matter. You're going to have to get so fucking lucky in order to pull this off. It's a guarantee I won. So it's not a real fight. There's no fucking adversity. Oh, whoa. I just had a light bulb moment. I just had a fucking light bulb moment. Yo, I need to talk to I gotta fucking tweet Teddy Atlas. Is Teddy Atlas on X? Yo, Teddy Atlas always says, you guys are gonna love this. Teddy Atlas always says about Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson he's no good because he never had a real fight, right? Anytime there was adversity, Bubba, he would fold, right? So he goes, and you're not even a real champion unless you overcome adversity. That's Teddy Atlas. He says the same shit I say, right? But he's the same motherfucker that got Shakur and Devin Haney and Floyd and all these Amero bum bitches on his top 5 pound for pound. Like, dude, Bud Crawford, what fucking adversity has these guys gone through? Teddy Atlas. What adversity do any of these Amero bums go through why don't you hold them to the same standard you hold Mike Tyson to? Why not? Because I agree with that standard. But I don't see you applying it evenly. I don't see Teddy applying that shit evenly at all. Yo, I got to remember to fucking mention that to Teddy. Look, this is the other thing. Dude, Shakur is awful. Loma will beat the living shit out of Shakur. He will. There's no doubt about it. Padley was giving him hell. Padley was really giving him hell, and he has no tools. He was giving him hell with just determination. Just a little dogged determination was giving Shakur issues. I don't know, man. I'm taking that fight in a heartbeat if I'm Loma. If I'm Loma, I am jumping on that fight. Anyone, if I'm any lightweight, I'm jumping on that fight. Keyshawn knocks him the fuck out. Tank knocks him the fuck out if he just lets his hands go. All he got to do is punch, he wins. Loma beats his ass. He probably just wins on points and Shakur runs. I mean, dude, Shakur's trash. If you're a Shakur fan, you're going to be watching him get his ass beat in the near future, or he's just never fighting. He's going to retire. There's a fine line between sports and sports entertainment. You can clearly tell which figures represent which side. Love that. Exactly. We can, right? We can clearly see. And when it's frustrating when you got a guy like Shakur, right? One of these fucking Jake Paul fucking goofs, right? They're in a different sport. It's fake boxing, bro. It's a different sport. You're in fake fucking boxing. I can be champion too in fake boxing. Then get the fuck out of here. That's what it is. You're in fake boxing. You're in circus, sideshow, not real boxing, okay? Not real professional, historic professional boxing. You're not in that sport. And then you see these guys telling everyone they're the best, and you see a bunch of these little homosexual fanboys telling you how good they are. And they're the best. They're the best. But he ain't never fought one. You're just a hater. Oh, you're just a hater. Like, no, I like the real shit. You like leg tats, okay? You like men with braids and leg tats, okay? I like motherfuckers who knock teeth out. I want to see orbitals getting fractured. Motherfuckers getting knocked unconscious. You like fucking braids and leg tats. We ain't the same. You not like us. You're not like us. It's fucking goofy, man. But no, look, man, imagine if, again, look, I want everyone to put yourself in this thought experiment because I did it, and this is when I had full realization Shakur is a fucking bomb of like not even I mean he's a C-level fighter. I'll just say that. I mean he's a bum in terms of top level, comparing him to like A-level guys, right? He's not a bum, but he's C-level. He is. He's fucking C-level, dude. He's Lamont Roach. I actually think Lamont Roach is a better pound-for-pound fighter. He has way more skills. He is a better fighter. He's just smaller. He's a lot smaller. That's all. But look, here's the thought experiment. Okay, because I think we will all agree Shakur Stevenson was one full division bigger than Padley on fight night, right? We're not even going to talk about that Shakur had a full camp and Padley didn't or whatever, right? On fight night, in the ring, Shakur was at least one division bigger, right? I think we would all agree to that. Some might be that he was two divisions. I don't care about that. Let's just say one. That way we can all agree on it. He was definitely bigger, one division bigger, right? Okay, we got that established. Now, here's the experiment. Keep the exact same Shakur, the exact same Padley, but now here's where your imagination got to come in. Grow Padley, just grow him out to where he is the exact same guy, but bigger. To where he, on fight night in that ring, he would have been one full division bigger than Shakur. Okay? So he'd basically be two divisions bigger, because he'd have to go up one just to get to the same size. Now make him another division bigger so he is the clearly bigger man. The clearly bigger man, one full division bigger than Shakur. How the fuck do you think that fight plays out then? How do you think that fight plays out then? And I'm talking with Padley on 2 days' notice. The same Padley, 2 days' notice. Dude, Shakur would have had life and death. He probably would have lost. He probably would have fucking lost. He would have had so much trouble. He's so weak. He's fucking weak. He doesn't have any strength. He doesn't have any power. He's scary. Like, he's a can. He's a fucking can. This is what it is. Yeah, a little bit. A little unhinged. A little unhinged. I got too much to talk about, and I don't have much time. So I got to make sure I'm getting it all out. I got to make sure I'm getting it all out. Yeah, Padley would have been hitting the fucking bag in the shed. Yeah, I mean, look, I could have saw Shakur decisioning him, like a possible decision. I could still see it if Tank refuses to let his hands go, but if he just lets his hands go, he crushes him. All you gotta do is punch. He's done. It's a wrap. Shakur thinks he's hard, but he's not. A weaker man, probably the weakest, is the one who thinks he's hard, or opposite what he actually is. Yeah. No, let's say, see, okay, I ain't that crazy. Yeah, Lamont Roach is better, no doubt. Just look at them, says Hands. Agree, exactly, man. Agreed. Shakur is all online talking about I'm the fucking best thing since sliced bread. He's comparing himself to Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker. That's the next one coming up. He goes, man, thank God. Oh yeah, someone said, can anyone in the lightweight division beat Shakur Stevenson if it goes the distance? Oh, you mean just knock him the fuck out then, right? Yeah, I agree. That's all you need. Punch him in the mouth and he fucking runs and folds. He's a fucking bitch, right? To me, it'll be very difficult if he's on his game. But what y'all think, though? Yeah, he's never been on his game. If he's on his game. When have you ever seen Shakur on his game? The last 5 fights, people have been like, you must impress. You must impress, Shakur. You must impress. He never impresses. He's never impressed. That is him on his game. When Shakur's on his game, he's a bum. When he's on his game, he's a bum. He's fighting bums, and he can't impress ever. So how good is he? He's a bum. But he goes, none. So I tell him, Keyshawn would smoke you, which is why you want to be his friend so badly. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah. Go hold Keyshawn's pocket. Go hold Keyshawn's pocket. He can rub your little fucking fro while you hold his pocket. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too. That's what I'm saying. You'll never see Shakur even fight someone his own size because he'll get his ass beat. That's the fucking point. Now, let's just see him versus someone bigger. A bum. I mean, a bum. Like a bum who's bigger than him will beat the shit out of him. But let's just see him versus someone his own size, ready to fight. How come Shakur brings up 26-pounders, 30-pounders? No one has anything to say about that. But when I say Shakur should go to 40 and fight Tio, Shakur should go to 40 and fight Hitchens or something. Go to 40 and fight Matias or something. It's, oh, how dare you? Oh, how dare you? You just want to see him lose. Oh, because you know he'll lose. You know he'll get his fucking ass beat versus someone his own size. Okay? Because he ain't, dude, 35-pounders, that's, we know it. If that ain't Keyshawn and Shakur, those motherfuckers are welterweights at least. I mean, come on. Fighting blown up featherweights, and they're fucking bums. Well, Keyshawn will fuck Shakur up, okay? No doubt about it. He will knock him the fuck out. No doubt about it. And Keyshawn sucks too. I just saw a fucking interview with him. They're so weak. Like everything about them, they just fucking constantly exude weakness. I fucking have it here somewhere. Tell Prince stop protecting you from Tio. Look, he's trying to fight Frank Martin. If you guys don't know, Shakur Stevenson is trying to fight Frank Martin next. Hate to tell you this. Yep, that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to pick a fight with Frank Martin rather than Tank. Because he's going to keep putting that Tank fight off. He's going to keep putting that Tank fight off just so he could be like, well, I'm fighting Frank Martin. I'm gonna beat Frank better than Tank. And then he ain't gonna fight Tank. And it's gonna be, and then Tank. It's always and then. The same thing with all Amero bums. That's why they're called Amero bums. Get your hand right. Frankie, you and I both know my managers was OTP, which your people all agree to that shit. Just say $1 million wasn't enough for you to take that ass whooping. Tell Prince stop protecting you from Tio. Stop it. Oh, yeah, we were smoking that Kate Bivol pack. Big. Who was smoking that Kate Bivol pack? I'm still smoking on Kate Bivol. I'm still smoking on Kate Bivol, bro. Fuck that dirty hooah. That dirty hooah. Yes, Jackson. Shout out Jackson. Yeah, I did have Bivol winning that one. I did have Bivol winning that one. Talked about that was the first thing we talked about. If you want to hear that, this is the very beginning. Definitely. When Tank retires, Shakur's going to say he ducked him. No doubt about it. Yeah, yeah. Look, and again, there's no shame to keep like the Ukrainian. I'm blanking on his name right now. He had the title, right? If Keyshawn could get the fight with the guy he can beat for a title, you got to take it, right? You got to jump at it, get it. But now he got the title. So I said, good, you got the title now. Now you're a name. Now you're a somebody, right? You're a somebody in the division. So make some fights happen, make some real fights happen. Or is he gonna go the same fucking route as Shakur and be a goddamn steroided out middleweight in the ring, beating up on blown up 26 pounders? Old blown up 26 pounders. You know, we'll have to wait and see. I assume he's going to be a fucking cherry picking ass weight bully for fucking years, but you know, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. But that's what I assume is going to happen because I know who he's running with, and that's what they do. They cherry pick, weight bully, and bunch of bitch shit. Say anything you want about the old fighters' skill sets and how good they actually were. They were tough men, hardworking mentally. They beat a marrow bums easily, no doubt. No doubt. And especially guys their own size. Their own size. The marrow bums, they just don't. They're not fighting anyone their own size. Again, this is the first time I ever said this in my life was with Floyd Mayweather when I said, man, is he ever going to fight somebody? He was fighting at 140 still. It was like the Indu fight or something. But they're talking about potential future fights and all this he might have, and he never had any of them. And I'm like, man, I said it out loud. Like, are we ever going to see him in a real fight? That was the first time that was like probably ever uttered by like boxing fans. And now, because they're all trying to follow that blueprint of cherry picking and soft fixing and all that, they're all doing it. They're all doing it. You know, that's what Noah was saying earlier. Is it's like two different sports. There's boxing, and then there's like boxing entertainment, right? It's like boxing's version of the WWE. It should be boxing BEE, or what is it? WWE, no, be BBE, or I don't know. It's like boxing's version of the WWE. It's not fucking real competition. Like, it's not like there's a 50-50. We don't know who's going to win, right? I mean, look, I ain't saying he's a middleweight. He's just humongous, right? But I will say this. We have pictures of him standing next to Golovkin in the ring or in the gym years and years ago. This is when he was at like 20. He wasn't at 35 yet. He was at 26 or 30. He's just as big. He's just as, like, not even, it's not like, well, he's almost as big. No, he's probably a little bigger. I'm just saying he's just as big. So he kind of is a middleweight, actually. You know what I mean? That's the fucking facts of it. You might not like that, but it is what it is. Hey, yeah, I hear you. Well, yeah, because Shakur has Victor Conti and Snack and a big team of money guys. They know how to make weight. They got all the science. They know what they're doing. Schofield don't. And Schofield, you know, he didn't want the fight, right? I do believe, for whatever reason, Schofield easily could have won that fight had he taken it and came to win. I think he should have won. I still had Shakur winning, but with how Shakur looked ass. So Schofield should have gotten in that fight, but in his mind, I think he believes Shakur is better than he actually is because of his gay daddy who tells him all the time how good Shakur is. Imagine your father telling you that this other guy is better than you all the time. All the time. Imagine your dad being like, Shakur's just so much better than you, man. Why can't you be more like Shakur? Man, remember when Shakur made you poop your pants? Man, I wish we would have made him poop his pants. Man, he's so tough. Man, oh, I don't even care if we win. It's just good experience fighting someone like Shakur. These are all things that this dude has said. Like, how the fuck can you go into a fight with a winning mindset with a dad like that? Like, Schofield Sr. got to go. He got to go. You can't be successful in the fight game, particularly with all of that negative, anxiety-ridden, weak energy. It has to be like 100% assertive, no bending, no breaking, no doubts. I am gonna win. There's no way in hell it's impossible for me to lose. I'd have to have a heart attack in the ring or something. I can't lose. Instead, like, he's fighting a bum, Schofield, in his last fight. And his dad's telling him, run. What are you doing? We're going to get knocked out. You're going to mess everything up. Run. What are you doing? Oh, my God. Dude, that's your corner, man? Go watch the fight. That's really happening in the corner. He's having like a fucking anxiety attack. It's like, bro, you can't be in this ring. Get out of here. You can't be around Kid Austin, quite frankly. Like, at all. Not talking boxing. Like, you can come around me, but don't ever talk boxing around me. If you got something to say it to my coach, and if it's worthy, he'll give it to me. You know, that's it. I don't need to hear none of this negative shit you're putting in my head. You can't put that stuff in a fighter's head, because you know how many doubts and fears the most confident fighters have? Even the most confident fighters have so many doubts and fears. Now, imagine if they didn't have their coach around them to talk them through those fears and those worries and calm them down and explain to them, like, buddy, we do this every day. This is nothing. This is just a spar. We're getting in there. We're going to go through the motions. We do this all the time. Blah, blah. And instead, when you're having all these worries, he's like, oh, I'm worried too, man. I know, I'm over here pulling my hair out. I don't like this. I hear they're using steroids. Oh, my God, this is no good. We're not going to win, man. Imagine that. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're absolutely fucked, okay? So that's why that happened, okay? There is no conspiracy. He shit the bed because he got a bitch fucking in his corner. Fucked his brain all up. That's the truth. Dude, first time I've ever saw their interactions, I was like, oh, this is a problem. This guy got to go. This is a problem. But, yeah. No lames in the corner. You can't have it. Yeah, we're fucked, my boy. We're fucked, my boy. Yeah, what are you gonna do, right? That is true. That's really what he's out here saying, though. Imagine that when you have all these worries and fears as the fight's getting close, you're like, I'm about to get humiliated on national TV. What if I lose? The fucking internet's going to go crazy. And instead of having your coach or your father to sit you down and calm you down, relax you, talk you through it, like, dude, this is nothing. You know this kid ain't shit. Watch some film, pick the film apart, and be like, look what a bum he is. You're worried about this guy? Look what a bum he is. You should be so happy Turkey actually gave us this opportunity. We couldn't have asked for a better fight. This dude's a fucking can. Like, you want to, make them feel confident, not add to the negativity and fears. It's, oh my God. Somebody get the message to Kid Austin, please, because the kid has so much potential. He really does have a ton of potential. And he ain't like a bitch. Like, he seems solid. He seems like a good, solid kid. But again, I don't care how mentally strong you are, you can't have your father around adding all this negativity in your head. It's your father. It's not like it's some random guy you could say, go shut the fuck up and get away from me. It's your dad. He's just hovering around you 24/7, saying you're going to lose, telling you you're going to lose. Who's the girl on screen is Kate Bivol. We're smoking on the Kate Bivol pack tonight. big doinks. Big doinks getting blown for Kate Bivol. Grimy ass bitch. Oh yeah, here, check this out. Shout out Seagar.
I like more.
Shout out Seagar from the community. He says Bivol just exposed Tank, Shakur, Haney. He exposed all of Mero bums with the last line. He says exactly what we were just talking about. There's a difference between a real fight and a fucking fake one.
First fight, I didn't like how I did. Second fight, I like more. I feel I could more. I could be better even than this one.
Wow.
I feel it, you know.
Yeah.
But I did enough for the victory today, and I'm happy. Thank you so much, everybody who was watching this fight, who was cheering for me, even who was cheering for Beterbiev. He's a great fighter, and only you can make history about yourself only if you have a great opponents. Without good opponents, you cannot prove people that you are good.
Yeah, Dimitri, thank you.
Without good opponents, history about yourself only if you have a great opponents. Without good opponents, you cannot prove people that you are good.
Yeah.
Without good opponents, you can't prove you're good. What do I always say? How come all the real ones agree with me? Ain't that incredible that there is just like, am I just a hater, or is there just an actual philosophy among real men that everyone lives by, except the little bitches, right? Like, we all know what it is. We all know what it is. Bivol's wife, after hearing the decision. Yep. Fuck you. Yeah. Oh, so after the fight, dude, once again, Shakur, you see all these tweets from Shakur. This is all from like right after the fight. He went Twitterson. There's a reason they call him Twitterson. He went insane on Twitter after the fight because everyone's shitting on him. Like, dude, you should have had your hands moving this much during the fight. Like, what the fuck? You know, the fight's over, and now you want the smoke. The fight's over, and now you get a bunch of energy. You get a bunch of energy now that the fight is over, right? Man. Oh, Devin Haney talking shit on Tio for using racism as promotion is nasty work. Devin Haney, of all people, says using racism as promotion is nasty work. What did I say? I'll never let a white boy beat me. What about that? What about that? All right? What about that? I'll never let a white boy beat me. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, crushing egos with broken English. Yeah, Roach is, I mean, again, we were just talking about it. Roach is a better fighter than Shakur, pound for pound. Shakur's just bigger. He said he's getting ready to tap Tank's chin. Gervonta Davis just laughed at him. He said, LOL. He just laughed at him. He said, stay focused. Lamont's ready to tap that chin. Said, you got exposed by Padley. You got exposed. Whatever happened to the exposers? Whatever happened to all those people that would be like, exposed, exposed. He got exposed. Brooke exposed Golovkin. Right? Whatever happened to those fucking queers? All those weirdos that love to use the word expose, right? Because those are all Shakur's fans. Those are going to be the same guys rocking with Shakur. So where are you on this fucking electrician on a weekend's notice? Just exposed your boy. He won rounds. He won rounds. Like, that's for real. Exposed. Pound for pound. And Teddy Atlas, of all people, is still going to put Shakur on his pound for pound list. I fucking guarantee you. I guarantee you Teddy Atlas will still have Shakur on his pound for pound list. Mind you, he's the one that said You can't even have you're not even in a real fight until you beat someone who brings adversity. You know, Mike Tyson, you don't have a legacy. You never overcame adversity. Okay, I agree with that standard. Keep that standard applied to all these Amero bums, Teddy, right? Like, what's going on? Why does Shakur, is he top 5 pound for pound when he has never fought anybody, never proven shit, never faced any adversity, never faced a real opponent? But you got him top 5 pound for pound. Teddy, you're a fucking clown if you put this guy on your pound for pound list. You're a goofball if you put this guy on your pound for pound list. Dude, that's your credibility. That's your credibility. If you're telling me this guy's one of the best 5 in the world, and then I go and watch him, and he is a fucking bum, then guess what? I'm not going to take your word for shit anymore. Because you clearly lie. You clearly lie a lot. Okay? He probably got boots in his top fucking 10 too. But yeah, bending the knee, exactly. So I can't respect it. Can't respect the bending the knee. Don't care. I love Teddy growing up. Still respect him, but don't respect that shit. Fuck that. Like, it's hard to even, no, if you already bent the knee and you're continuing to lie, then no, I don't even respect you. I respect what you did, but nah, this stuff, can't do it. Can't do it. Yeah, but tons of people got him in their pound for pound list. I guarantee you, like ESPN, and tons of people do, right? Abs. Yeah, we're a fireman. That's it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna take your. How many times can fool me once? Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me, right? How many times can we let people lie to us and tell us someone is amazing when they suck? At some point in time, you have to just say, you need to just quit talking boxing, buddy, because you clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Maybe at one time, it's either one of two things. You never knew what the fuck you were talking about, and you were never a boxing guy. You were just around boxing, but you really didn't understand boxing like people assumed you did, okay? And now that we are allowed to listen to you speak boxing on long-form conversations, you're being exposed as you really don't know shit about boxing, okay? That's the one option. The one option is Teddy actually don't know fucking anything about boxing. He just hung out at the fucking Catskills and was around Cuss and stole some of his phrases and shit, but he don't actually know shit about boxing. That is one option. The other option is he knows everything and he's a fucking blatant liar. He will lie right to your face for money. It's one of two. You can't have it both. There is no third option. It's one or the other. Either he don't know shit about boxing or he lies to you for money. Either way, I'm not listening to shit he got to say. Either way, I'm not listening to shit he got to say. Because he's proven time and time again he don't know what the fuck he's talking about over and over again. And we can go down the list. All the mainstream talking heads that you'll see on the networks are basically that. They either, not one of them has a fucking clue what they're talking about, or they obviously lie for money. But there is no third option, right? There is no third option. Because it's not like, I'm not saying be biased for anyone. I don't want any bias. That's the point. Just call it like it is. Why do you have to, the story of the fight and paint the narrative? And it's what the fuck? Why do we need narratives of the fight and stories of the fight? How about we watch the fight and the story will unfold? The story will unfold naturally, right? Fuck these people. No, dude, it's quite possible that he really never knew shit about boxing, but knew how to talk to people and like a salesman, make you believe he knows what the fuck he's doing. I don't know. Maybe he's a good, maybe he's a very good trainer. I don't know. But I'm not going to say he's not, but I'll just say he doesn't seem to know what the fuck he's looking at. He doesn't know what he's looking at. That's for damn sure. So then I question, did he ever know what he was looking at? So it's okay. He either never knew shit about boxing and doesn't know shit about boxing, or he lies for money. And that goes for like the Mannixes, the Kellermans, you name it, man. You name it. The Mark Kriegels, the fucking Mark Kriegels. Oh my God. Don't get me started on that guy. Yeah, I was just thinking about you the other day. I was like, he said he had some. Bro, right? Golovkin would have ended a man like Padley, but Shakur gets praised. Right? Yeah, I wonder why. We know why. Black American. I swear to God, you'll see who the real racists are because they look at black fighters like they're not good enough. Like we have to lie for them. We have to prop them up and give them welfare. I call it boxing welfare. They literally have a boxing welfare system. It's fucking crazy. And it's like, why do they need it? I thought they're the best. That's all I ever hear, right? Oh, no, man. But he ain't going to fight no black American. Okay, well, if they're the best, then why do they need all this help? Why do they need all this help all the time? All of them. Like, all of them all the time. I don't know if they're all that good. I don't think they're all that good. It doesn't look like it to me, okay? That's the fucking facts of the matter. But I like precise. Oh, geez, sorry. That fucking Kate Bivol pack. Jesus Christ, that Kate Bivol pack is killing me. But precise fight film. He likes to use. I like this too. I like to use it too. Golovkin as a example in that matter, right? That shit, where'd that comment go? Oh, here, yeah. Just because everyone liked to shit on Golovkin, right? Just put Golovkin in any of these environments or scenarios that these guys find themselves in, like Shakur versus Padley, right? How do you think that would have went? Okay, someone actually asked me this. Whoa, I have this in my replies. Someone said something about that. Imagine if Golovkin was in there, right? Versus someone on short notice on all this. I go, does anyone remember Vans Martirosyan? Right? And Vans Martirosyan was a much higher caliber fighter. Like across, he's an Olympian. He's basically the best 154 pounder in the world, but PBC robbed them to keep protecting black contenders, right? But he was basically the best 54 pounder in the world. Beat Lara's ass twice. Beat Arislandi Lara's ass twice. The exact same guy at the exact same time when everyone was like, that's who Golovkin should fight. Martirosyan dog walked him twice. Okay? Golovkin fights Martirosyan. How'd that fight go? Much higher caliber. Golovkin Brook, right? Supposed to be Eubank. Brook steps in late. Smaller guy. Much higher caliber than Padley, right? Kell Brook was in his prime. Ready? Like, he was one of the best fucking Kell Brook. A hell of a Kell Brook that night. Got destroyed. How'd that go? Oh, he's a puncher. But this is the thing. I get it. He's not Shakur ain't a big puncher, so he can't necessarily, smash guys. There's a thing called, active accumulation. You don't have to be boring and, just keep stabbing a guy into the body and stinking the joint out because he stunk the joint out. Just pop him. Keep your hands moving. As long as your hands are moving and you're hitting the guy, it's at least a little exciting. Like, dude, it's a sports entertainment. You have to kind of entertain a little bit. If you're not good enough to just go out and pulverize a motherfucker like a Mike Tyson or a Golovkin to be entertaining in that fashion, well, then you got to do something. Like, dude, you got to do something. You can't just sit there back foot, pawing a jab, waiting to step back and drop a fucking right hand to the body. It's boring. And it's not even like that it's just boring. It's proof. It's proof that you suck. It's proof you suck. Because if you were any good, why can't you step to this guy and start battering him? Batter him all around the ring. I thought you're this great boxer. Cut angles, stick him up top, down low, turn him, bang him with the hook. What are you doing? Stick and move, throw combinations. Nope, instead you fight like Rigo. Instead you fight like Guillermo Rigondeaux. Just dangling your jab out there, waiting for him to make a move so you can throw one at a time. One at a time. And then you're going to tell me how great you are and compare yourself to fucking Pernell Whitaker? He said, Shakur said, I have it here somewhere. He said, man, I'm so thankful. He said, I'm so thankful that Pernell Whitaker didn't have to fight in this era because he wouldn't have been respected. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking? What? Like, dude, first of all, I don't think he understands. Like, if you and Pernell were similar, Pernell would have got 100 times more hate than you in the 90s, okay? You think all those fans of De La Hoya and these aggressive killers, and Pernell's a killer himself. So if anybody fought like you or like Rigondeaux in the 90s, oh, you're never getting on TV. You will never be seen or heard by anybody ever. I don't give a fuck if you won Olympic gold or not. They ain't even dealing with you. If you can't entertain, you ain't coming around. So if Pernell was anything like Shakur, he would have caught hell in his own day. Like, we only now criticize pussies. Like, the men haven't always criticized pussies, right? Like, oh, in the 90s, they didn't criticize pussies, right? That's Shakur, right? Well, in the 80s and 90s, they let you be pussy. You know, in the 80s and 90s, they respected cowards. Cowards were respected in the 80s and 90s, man. Why can't you respect cowards in 2025? That's what he's saying. That's what he is saying. It's fucking, that's what I'm saying. I don't think these dudes even understand what they're really saying because they're fucking children. They're fucking children. It's nuts. They're lost. Take their social media, stick them in the gym, have them fight guys their own size. Let them see what boxing really is, because this is WWE. No, Atlas will never call out any American for anything. You know, I guess I don't know. He comes from that school maybe where he's like, I am American, so I have to just, side with every American fighter, no matter the situation, if it's against a non-American, right? I don't know. I don't give a shit like that. My standard is real ones, fake ones. I don't give a fuck where you come from, your color, your creed, your religion, your ethnicity, nationality. Don't give a shit about any of it. Are you a real one or are you a fucking bitch? Are you here to just rob the sport and steal from us? And these guys, this is the other thing. They always put down real ones, right? The bitches always have to put down the real ones. So the real ones literally have to take a ton of hate because the fanboys of these bitches, can't handle that their guys are bitches. And they can't just be honest that, yeah, my guy doesn't fucking stand to Usyk or something, right? My guy doesn't stand to Inouye or whatever, right? No, they just lie and hate on Inouye, hate on Usyk, hate on Golovkin, hate on Loma, hate. But then they call me They call me the hater. How fucking, like, they're bitches. Like, I can't stress it enough. Like, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Like I'm saying, they're homosexuals. As far as I'm concerned, anyone who acts like that, you're fucking gay. I don't know. I don't understand it. Like, my brain don't work like that. So I'm like, how are you a man and yours doesn't work like mine? That's what I always wonder. I'm like, so you must not be a man. That's all I'm saying. I question your manhood. It really is like that. It's like that, man. This is a warrior code sport. This is warrior code shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Man time. And everyone knows this shit. They just pretend it's like, it's so weird. Yeah. You know, again, you can't lie to yourself. You got to live in reality. Regardless of what that reality is, you got to live in it. But the hate, my God. Anything I say, it's well-deserved criticism. These motherfuckers, every real one catches completely invalid criticisms. Like, any criticism I'm going to have is valid, and I can prove to you why it's valid. Or make a great argument that I think anyone will agree with if they're being honest about why the validity of my argument on how it should be done, the standards of a champion, right? Yeah. It is what it is. Yeah, no special effects. We know who said that. I think knocking motherfuckers out cold is a pretty good special effect. I think the death touch is a pretty good special effect. I think the death touch, D-Mock, is a pretty good special effect. Yeah. Bink! Oh, fight's over. That's a hell of a special effect. I'd much rather be able to just zap you up out of there in 4 rounds rather than have to run, elbow, clinch, low blow, cry to the ref in an attempt to fucking make it to the cards. It was. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it then too. I really did. And it was put on full display. That's why I still to this day bring it up, because it was so shocking to me. Like, I was like, it made me kind of insane to see it. But when Obama lit up the White House in the rainbow flag, you know, when he lit up the White House in the rainbow flag, I was like, oh, we're done. We're done. Yeah, it's over. It's over. And man, like, that's what Obama ain't the first black president. He's the first gay president. He's black, but he's gay Indonesian to me. He ain't even black. He's a fucking gay Indonesian. Obama is our first gay Indonesian president. But, and I would say this to any black people, I would say he is not black. You do not claim him at any cost. If someone goes, Obama first, you go, no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. Because you don't want that stain on your fucking people. That is a stain. He's Indonesian. He isn't black. He's a fucking gay Indonesian. You don't want that stain on your fucking people. He's the first black president said, gay everybody up. The first black president said, I love butt sex. I love butt sex. The whole White House tranny flagged out. I love gay sex. Like, what the fuck? That's insane to me. Like, insane. And then this is the funniest thing in the world. CNN and MSNBC will talk about presidential decorum. Oh, Obama was just such a dignified personality. He had such a presidential decorum and brought such an honor and dignity to the Oval Office. These people are fucking weird. The whole Oval Office smelled like assholes. It smelled like fucking assholes. That's dignity. Dignity and honor to the White House is butt sex. A bunch of fucking gay dudes fucking and advertising it all over the television. That's your fucking dignity and honor. Yeah, a bunch of fucking gay sex. Man, you guys are sickos, man. Fucking sickos. Next time anyone says to you, man, but he was just so dignified. Like, butt sex? That's dignified? Yeah. Taking up the fucking shitter by Big Mike? That's fucking dignified? Yeah. Fuck out of here. Go have a meeting. You go to have a meeting, and oh my God, you're fucking dry heaving. Oh my God. It fucking smells like hair grease and asshole. Hair grease and assholes. Oh, shit. Oh, bomber. I thought you said, oh, bummer. We're fucking getting bummed. No, I'm telling you, man, you don't want that dude as the first black president. He ain't got shit to do with us. He ain't got shit to do with us. No wonder the White House is all about wearing masks. They're like, dude, this shit is fucking reason. Hope they fucking deep cleaned that whole place, man. Wet dog shit. Yeah. I mean, but one's real. One is real though, and one isn't. One is real and one isn't though. No, white people don't smell like dogs, but yeah, it's funny. Don't listen to the news anymore. Yeah, no. It's done. It's done. Again, anyone on that whole circuit, like any talking head, do you look at any of them as do you even look at them as your equal? I look at every one of them as below me. Imagine looking at like Brian Stetler or whatever these fuckers' names are, or Fredo. Like they're all below me. Every one. Like you ain't shit. If you even see me face to face, I'll tell them they ain't shit. So it's like, why would I listen to you? I know you ain't shit because I've seen your history. You lie all the time. You either willingly lie or you're a fucking idiot. Either way, I'm not going to listen to shit you got to say. It just is what it is. Yeah, it is one of the dumbest caps ever. That's why I just laughed at it and go, well, one's real and one's not. Like, I don't know what to tell you there. No one even, it's so funny. It's silly. It's childish. Again, they're fucking children. It's the most childish insult. I'm talking real shit. The dude is in advertising. He's into gay sex in the White House. He's doing butt sex in the White House. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. Like, we're not even debating that. The dude's getting fucking ass fucked in the Oval Office and shit. Putting the tranny flag all over the White House. That's just real. That's just real. And I said he's Indonesian because I do think he is actually Indonesian. I really do think that. When someone can prove to me he is anything but, shit, then I'll believe it. Because your fucking joke is that of a 10-year-old boy. That's why. You got to treat children like children. Have to treat children like children. It's what they do, right? You need help. Ain't that what they say? Larry, oh geez. I think look, how do you just come from nowhere? He didn't just come from nowhere. I don't know who he really is, but he's an asset of some kind. That's what I believe. He was an asset of some kind. And they used him, right? You don't just come from it's impossible. No one can just come from walking the streets of Chicago to a year later being the president of the United States. It's impossible. It will never happen. It never did happen. Okay. So where did he come from? His maternal grandfather was CIA. It could be. It could be. Yeah, legalizing gay marriage was a huge deal, Hannibal. You're right. Obama did more for America in 2 years than Trump his first term, for sure. legalizing gay marriage was amazing. That was such an accomplishment. Truly splendid that he did that. But yeah. But I will agree, like Trump ain't really do much his first term either. Well, I didn't like it, but again, you know, he's being fought every step of the way. Obama had everybody on his side and still couldn't do shit but legalize butt sex. It's real funny to me. People be talking mad shit on Trump and supporting Obama, but they also say they're anti-gay, but they like Obama. It's like, well, dude, Obama and the Democrats, they're all party of fucking, they're the gays. They're the gays, the kitty rapers, child rapos, gays, all that good stuff. That's that party. I mean, I have no clue how anybody who isn't absolutely insane would disagree with anything I'm saying. Like, I don't even understand it. I'm not saying anything bad here. I don't know why anyone would disagree. Everyone in the comments should be like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody should be like, oh, how dare you say that? How dare you say that? That's crazy. Like, how dare I say what? Reality? Truth? Yeah. And how dare someone get offended? Like, how soft are people? Like, chill. It don't matter. This is real shit. He never. Well, do you remember there was that one famous case of it wasn't police brutality, but remember he made the guys sit down and drink a beer together? Great. He goes, notice Obama didn't say one thing about the police or police brutality, but yet blacks love them, right? And there was that one case where there was like a cop goes to some house, like a nice house. It was in like Georgetown or some shit. He goes to this house. It's a nice house. There's a black guy in it. And I guess there was like a burglary call. He sees a black guy in the house. The guy's dressed nice. He does not look like a burglar. Right? Okay. But the cop is not, it wasn't even anything bad. It's on video. You can go watch it from back then. But the cop was like, I don't believe you. Like, he's like, I basically don't believe you. And it's not that he don't believe you. He got a fucking call. There's a burglary happening. And there's a guy in the house. Can you just show me who you are? Can you show me your ID so I know this is your house? Otherwise, you might be the burglar. You know what I mean? You might be the burglar. Can you just show me the ID real quick and I'll leave? And the guy refused. You know, just totally refused. No, it's my house. It's my house. Get out of here. My house. It's like, well, I still have a job to do. And anyway, it got out of hand a little bit. So Obama had them sit down at that table. It was just the three of them, the white cop, the black homeowner, and Obama. And they sat down on video. You can watch this. They did this on the fucking news. And they drank one beer together, one beer, and talked about race issues. And it was all solved. And it was all solved. And the news credited Obama with like solving race issues. You see how easy it is? You bring the white guy to the table and then tell him you have to let blacks do anything they want to you or you're racist. Cool? And put him on TV so he has to agree or the black president will ruin his life, right? So the guy's like, yeah, okay. All right, whatever. That's what they did. That was Obama's police brutality thing. Okay, so he did address it. That's how he addressed it in the most pathetic, fake, fraudulent way. He didn't achieve anything. He just kept letting dudes get their fucking heads beaten in, quite frankly. Yeah. Mass incarceration. Yeah, it's just horrible. Horrible person all around. He's a fucking shitbird. He's a fucking shitbird. They all are. The only one I'd let on my team is Hillary Clinton. But she gets no authority. Right? Hillary gets no authority, but I know she'll do anything I need her to do. So she could be on the team, but she only gets sent on missions. I could fuck with Hillary. She is the most gangster out of that whole side. That whole fucking, whatever that call me squad or whatever. That bitch is a gangster. So like, dude, this is the thing, like, dude, they talk about like straight male privilege or whatever, right? Dude, no, she has a woman's privilege. She showed all of us with Bill Clinton. Clearly, there is a woman privilege. Because imagine if, like, first of all, Clinton's out here just raping bitches, and then sicks Hillary on his victims, and she attacks his rape victims, and nobody can say anything because she's doing it, not Bill. If Bill was doing it personally, they'd be like, oh my God. But because it's a woman, they just go, it's a woman, whatever, she's standing by her man. That's what they used to say. She's standing by her man. The rapist? She's standing by a rapist, not her man. She's standing by a rapist, all right? But okay. So that's a woman privilege. But if you will go listen to any of her crazy shit she says, right? Just imagine a man is saying it. A normal guy. You don't even have to pretend it's Trump or Bill or Obama. No, just anybody. Anybody who's not a woman. Just imagine a guy saying the things she says. It's nuts. She's so gangster. She is like, she's so gangster. She is like Tony Soprano's mom. She's like fucking Tony Soprano's mom. She really, she's the one who's really with the shit. She is really with the shit. Dude, that's not John McSmith says she makes Putin look weak. And the thing is, she does. Like, publicly, she does. She really does, man. Oh, motherfucker. Oh my God, I just had a heart attack. Holy fuck. Oh, okay. Damn. Oh man, I thought I was getting booked. All right, we're good. Yeah, Obama was a murderer. I mean, he's a killer. He's definitely a killer. Yeah, I'm good. Woo, buddy. Not Obama's a killer, but I said Obama on accident. I sort of Obama is a killer. Hillary's just a gangster. She will kill you, obviously. Hillary rips faces off. She definitely does. Damn, man. Oh, my heart is still fucking going now. Oh, man. Oh, that was exciting, though. Obama sent SEAL Team 6 into Pakistan unannounced to kill bin Laden. That's gangster. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is. For sure. It's like an actual hit squad into enemy territory. For sure. Yeah, again. But how gangster can you be when you got a loose anus, right? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But I hear you. I have an unsaid respect for Hillary, even though I don't like her. It's like how you respect street dudes who put in work despite if they're shitty people. LOL. Exactly. It's exactly how it is. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like we're on different sides, I guess. Like we don't agree. But I got respect for her. No, guys, I gotta get off here, guys. Something's going on. Hey guys, I'm hopping off, guys. Yeah, but no, yeah, you're right. That's how it is. Exactly how it is. Different sides, but I got respect for her. Across the board. But yeah, I'm hopping off here, guys. Peace out, everyone. Have a good one. Stay safe. God bless you. I'll try to jump back on as soon as I can. If not, Saturday. Probably Saturday. If not, I'll try something maybe tomorrow. But all right, guys. God bless everyone. Have a good one. Tammy Wynette. Tammy Wynette. Stand by your man. Yeah, that was the. Yeah. I think they actually played that theme song. Like that was like her fucking theme song. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, deuces. God bless.